may know
Okay.
exactly which one of them did it, but how they may feel they know.
There's no proof showing it.
But
Maybe
Sure.
somebody else.
It may not identify. It could be anybody, but it's not been identified, so it's true. They don't know that you did it. And you forgot number 6?
Hmm? Oh, only Joe, Jane, and Jim knew how to open the safe.
Questionable.
questionable.
Okay. Alright. Either Joe, Jane, or Jim stole $1,500 from the cafeteria office safe.
Questionable.
Okay. It seems like most of these you decided were questionable. They started off looking like facts, and then you realized you really didn't have enough. You made inferential judgments on that. I think that's the point of the exercise. Anyone have any comments or questions? Did you find that easy?
I thought it was easy until I missed most of them. Because I mean, I'm a very analytical person. I read it. If it says up there that that's what happened, that's what's getting right down here.
Good enough for me.
There we go. Good recognition. I'm going to call out a word. And within 1 second, I want you to give me another word and answer. Table.
Chair.
Hot.
Cold.
Black.
Pipe.
Very good. That
White.
is a habit response. Very good. Very good. An automatic association between the two ideas that leads you to react to one idea in terms of the other. If this, then that. Thank you so much. I love it. Many of the times we react to situations with an automatic habit response. We tend to accumulate a vast array of responses to situations. I see red lights on the highway, I hit the brake. At the very least, I look for the flashing lights for the police car, one or the other. Without our automatic reactions, we couldn't survive. They are ingrained that help us to function. We need to be able to deal with situations quickly and effectively. We can't go through everything in life over-analyzing or overthinking, or we'd be paralyzed. At the same time, we don't want to be so imprisoned by automatic responses and habits that we can't adapt to a new or an unusual situation. So, some reactions are built in, are good. Some reactions are built in, maybe not so good. The book is talking about grabbers. Anything someone can say or do to you to which you respond by losing your internal sense of emotional well-being. Something that someone can say that makes you angry or offends you. A certain look someone gives you, the way you're treated that irritates you. A signal that you've learned to react negatively. Anyone, not mentioning any names, have someone who just knows what button to push on occasion?
On some occasions.
There's a story.
Just a good one.
Recent one.
Recent. I think we're up to Jeremy, if you would, please.
What? Oh, reading. Okay. I thought you were going to ask me to do that, but no, I don't want to. Okay. King Xerxes honored Haman the Agagite, elevating him and giving him a seat of honor higher than that of all the other nobles. All the royal officials at the king's gate knelt down and paid honor to Haman, for the king had commanded this concerning him. But Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor.
This is from the book of Esther, which sadly I think is one of the least preached on books in the Bible. Dean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then the royal officials at the king's gate asked Mordecai, "Why do you disobey the king's command?" Day after day they spoke to him, but he refused to comply. Therefore they told Haman about it to see whether Mordecai's behavior would be tolerated, for he had told them he was a Jew.
Problem. Haman is not getting no respect from Mordecai. Now, for most people, this would be a minor irritation. Apparently it's one of Haman's grabbers. Because
When Haman saw that Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor, he was enraged. Yet having learned who Mordecai's people were, he scorned the idea of killing only Mordecai. Instead, Haman looked for a way to destroy all Mordecai's people, the Jews throughout the whole kingdom of Xerxes.
most of us have trigger reactions of some kind. I'm going to say this. I might be mistaken for one person in the room. But the rest of us are all human and born on planet Earth. So we have reactions. Sadly, the video won't have what he just reacted to, but that's fine. That was the reaction I was looking for. That was not a negative reaction. That was a positive. I knew that would get one. But we're all human. We have reactions that sometimes, like Haman, might go a little overboard. Your workbook on page 7 is an opportunity to make a list. Now, I'm not going to have you do that right now. Instead, what I want you to go home and do this prayerfully with the Holy Spirit guide you. Ask the Lord to help you write down what some of your grabber reactions are. When you give them clear-cut names and labels, when you qualify them and quantify them and you analyze, you start to weaken the effect. If you can say, I get a hot button when, now you've placed that in the place where the Lord can start to heal you of whatever it was that makes that a raw wound. And keep bringing it up to the Lord. Ask Him what He wants you to work on. And He'll help you eliminate it. Picture the situations where you might have reacted that way in the past. And then picture Him coming alongside you the next time that happens, so you react differently. A new way of reacting to replace the old way. A new wine in new wineskins. Remember, your brain's automatic reactions can be your friend. When there's red lights up ahead of you and you automatically hit the brake, it's a good thing. You have the automatic reactions be the ones that the Lord wants us to have. And the person who's a flexible thinker has ability and willingness to look at various points of view in a situation, to account for the fact that not everyone in this 7 billion person planet is exactly like you. I know. Might be a shock to realize that somebody else might think differently than you do, might have a different point of view. I know. The flexible thinker doesn't jump too quickly to any one conclusion or an opinion or position. They're willing to explore facts, explore options, look at the matter from many sides. It says the flexible thinker is highly conscious of alternative points of view. A particular way of assigning priorities to the factors involved in a situation. Now that to me was a new definition. To assign priorities to a situation is what helps identify a particular point of view. Each person's point of view then is influenced by their own particular interest, their own particular values, or their own particular needs. What's in it for me? You probably heard the story. The animals in the barnyard decided that they want to celebrate the farmer day. So they get together a committee, and the chicken is the chair of the committee. She says, you know what? He gets up early every day and he works really hard. Let's give him a really nice breakfast. Let's give him a ham and eggs breakfast. I'll donate the eggs. And the pig is slightly concerned. He says, look, for For you, that's a small donation, but it's a much bigger contribution on my part. They had a slightly different point of view, a different way of assigning priorities. Laying a couple eggs, and getting slaughtered for bacon. Different point of view. And so being mentally flexible means being able to come to terms with various points of view. Not only being able to tolerate, but appreciate. Someone might have a different priority in the situation. So when you go to page 8 in the workbook, to appreciate other points of view. I'm going to give you a couple moments to look at these A, B, C, or D. And then I'm going to have you break up into groups and we'll discuss 2 of them.